Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will show you how to set up a Bitcoin trading grid bot on the Quadency platform. Now, if you're not familiar with Quadency, they are a trading platform that offers a variety of different interfaces. The one we're interested in today is their crypto trading bots. So if I jump over to my dashboard, across the top tabs, you'll see bots. I simply click on bots and you'll see I've had some bots in the past. Today we want to find a new bot and we're looking for the grid trader today. So I'm going to go ahead and select the grid trader. And the first option is I actually need to name my bot, and I'm going to name it BTC Grid. And then I need to select an exchange. Now you connect your exchanges to Quadency through API keys. So your money is never actually transferred to Quadency. All they are able to do is to execute trades on your behalf. They cannot withdraw your money. They can't steal your money. I've been trading on Quadency for a while and have had no issues. You just need to connect an API key. And so I've already connected my exchanges, and today I'm going to select Bittrex. And the account will be Bittrex. The market I'm going to be trading will be BTC USD. And you can see I have a balance of 2100 USD available. And then number of grids in the past, the max was 20. And if you go watch one of my previous videos, you'll see I put the grid bot to the test and just felt like there weren't enough grids available to really execute what I was after. They have since upgraded, and now I can go up to 60 grids, which is more in line with what I'm looking for. Okay, and so next I need to do the amount per order, and this actually needs to be in your base currency, and your base currency is BTC, and your quote currency is USD. And as you can see right here, it says BTC. Now, I'm going to give it essentially $15 per grid, which at current Bitcoin price is going to be 0.0080 Bitcoin. And now the distance between the grids, I want to be able to cover my fees. And on Bittrex, I'm charged a 0.2% fee, regardless if it's a buy or a sell. So when I buy, I pay 0.2%. When I sell, I pay 0.2%. So I actually need to cover 0.4% of a fee. And with that taken into consideration, I also want some profit. I don't want to just cover the fee. So I'm going to go for a 0.5% profit. And so that would put me at 0.90% grid spacing. And then the last item is when price exits the grid, what do I want it to do? I can have it do nothing, cancel all orders and close positions and stop the bot. In this case, I'll choose recreate grid around existing price and continue trading. And so to recap, I named my bot, selected my exchanges that are already connected through API keys. I chose my market, which is going to be BTC USD. And then you can see my available balances on that particular exchange at the moment. And then I chose 60 grids, and the amount per order equates to $15 or 0.00080 Bitcoin. Grid spacing, I covered my fees and gave myself a little bit of profit. And then lastly, it will recreate the grid if the price action moves up and moves outside the grid, it will follow it up. Same thing if it goes down. And before I actually deploy the bot, I will actually need to hold some Bitcoin in order for the bot to have something to sell when it hits the sell grid lines on the way up. Otherwise, I'm just going to have buy grid lines down below and no sells on the way up. So I need to jump over to the trading platform and actually buy some Bitcoin. And we're just going to do a market order, and I'm going to buy approximately $400 worth of Bitcoin, as that is approximately the same amount that is set up on the buy side. So overall, close to $900 that I'm giving the bot to run with. And so now I'm ready to submit the order, and so I just send buy order, successfully submitted order to Bittrex. And when we jump back over to the bot, you'll see I now have BTC. I have that approximately $400 available in the BTC. We're now ready to deploy the bot. So we click Start Live, confirming it, and it'll initialize, and then it will start filling in the grid. And you can see it's starting to fill in the buy orders on the grid. So we should start seeing those buy orders populate on the grid. And we should end up with a total of 60 open orders. There would be 30 on the buy side and 30 should populate on the sell side. And now you can see the sell orders are starting to populate. And remember, each space in between the green line or red lines is almost 1%. It's 0.9%. And so if the price action moves up and hits this red line, it would sell a portion of the Bitcoin that I allotted for each grid space. And if we squeeze the chart down, you can see I'm going to end up with 30 sells and 30 buys, which will give Bitcoin a range to move in. And now you can see, I think, all of the grids on the screen. And what I'm really looking for out of this grid bot is on these big retracements to be buying on the way down and then selling on the way back up. And so if we see another big sell-off, which we may very well see if we reach around 19,000, we may see that act as resistance and see another sell-off if we reach, as you can see, we keep running into resistance up around the just above the 19,000 level because we're headed towards all-time new highs. So if we see another rejection like we saw here, I would be covered in the grids and buy on the dip and then sell the rip back up. And that's really what I'm looking for out of a grid bot. And you can see my grids cover a pretty big sell-off, at the same time a pretty big runoff. Anything over these grids here, and we're in all-time new high sections above 20,000. And so that's basically what I'm looking for out of this bot. This is going to be more of a long-term hold and just letting the bot accumulate profit as it moves within this range that I've set up with the bot. And I will do an update video in the near future on how the bot's actually performing. So now would be a really good time to subscribe. Shoot that subscribe button. And in reality, that's it. This bot is deployed, ready to go. So if you like the video, do me a favor, spike the like. If you have any comments or questions, leave those down below. I will leave a link down in the description so you can get started with Quadency. They actually have a free account that will get you going, but in order to run the grid bot, you'll need the pro account. And by linking one of your exchanges, qualified exchanges that is, you can actually get a pro account for free. So you could link your KuCoin exchange and actually get the pro account for free and run this bot just like I'm doing now. So that link is down in the description to get started with Quadency. And lastly, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. We'll see you in the next video.